Hi, we are the Group 1 and today, we're gonna discuss the Chapter 5 Introduction to Valuation, the time value of money. In this chapter, gagamit tayo ng mga formulas na makakatulong sa pag-solve ng mga problems at magkakaroon tayo ng brief introduction sa financial calculators na gagamitin natin. So, let's start. Key concept and skills. We will be able to compute the future value of an investment made today, be able to compute the present value of cash to be received at some future date, be able to compute the return on an investment, be able to compute the number of periods that equates a present value and a future value given in an interest rate, be able to use a financial calculator and a spreadsheet to solve time value of money problems. These are the chapter outline, the future value and compounding, the present value and discounting, and more about present and future values. These are the basic definition na may encounter natin mamaya. Present value, ito yung value ng pera mo ngayon. Future value, ito yung magiging value ng pera mo in the future. Interest rate, ito yung amount ng interest na nagdi-due per period. Discount rate, ito is the interest rate na ginagamit para malaman ang present value of future cash flow and a discounted cash flow analysis. Cost of capital. Ito yung required return para magkaroon ng capital budgeting para sa mga projects katulad ng paggawa ng building para maging isang bagong factory. Opportunity cost of capital. Ito yung expected return that is foregone by investing sa mga projects kaysa sa financial securities. And last, the required return. Ito naman yung minimum return sa mga investors na nagmamay-ari ng company stocks. Here are the example of investing for a single period. Suppose you invest $100 in a savings account that pays 10% interest per year. How much will you have in 1 year? After 1 year, magkakaroon ka ng $110. Why? Dahil yung 100 na invest mo or yung principal mo ay madadagdagan ng $10 interest na na-earn mo per year. Masasabi natin na yung 110 ay yung future value ng in-invest mo 100 ngayon. At given na 10% interest ang ma-earn mo per year. Ito naman yung example natin sa investing for more than one period. Going back to our $100 investment, what will you have after 2 years? Assuming the interest rate doesn't change. Pag hinayaan mo yung pera mo sa bangko ng first year na 110, you will earn 100 times 0.10 tsaka yung $11 interest during the second year. So, mayroon kang total of $121. The $121 is the future value ng $100 in 2 years at 10%. May 4 parts itong nakuha nating $121. The first one is $100, the original principal. The second is $10 you earn from the first year. Third, the another $10 you earn from the second year. And last, the $1 interest you earn in the second year on the interest paid in the first year. Let us move on what future value is. Future value refers to the amount of money an investment will grow to over some period of time at some given interest. Put another way, future value is the cash value of an investment at some time in the future. It just simply means na kung may pera ka ngayon, you will know how much it will be its value in the future based on the calculating its interest. Always remember na the longer you keep your money, mas matataas ang maging future value nito. Here is an example. Suppose you invested 1,000 for 1 year at 5% per year. What is the future value in 1 year? Para makuha ang future value, kunin muna natin ang interest which is principal 1,000 multiplied by the rate 5% at ang sagot ay 50. Next, kunin naman natin ang value niya for 1 year. To get the value, we have to add principal and interest. So, the answer would be 1,050. Suppose you leave the money in for another year. How much will you have 2 years from now? So, paano kung mas mahaba ang iyong period? Of course, mas lalaki yung pera niya in the future. So, to get that, we have to apply the formula FV is equals to PV times 1 plus R to the T power. So, 1,000 times 1 plus 0.05 to the power of 2 to represent 2 years. So, 1,000 times 1.05 to the power of 2 is equals to 1,102.5. There are two ways para makuha ang future value. It's either through an equation or calculator. These are the general formula sa pagkuha ng future value using a calculator. FV is equals to PV times 1 plus R to the T power, just like what we used a while ago. FB, which represent future value, PV, which represent present value, R that represent period interest rate na dapat in decimal. For example, ang rate is 10%. You have to input it into decimal, which would be 0.10. And T, which represent the number of period. Lagi nyo ring may encounter ang FB interest factor is equals to 1 plus R to the T power. So now let us differentiate two important words that we will encounter: the compounding interest and the simple interest. This process of leaving your money in any accumulated interest in an investment for more than one period, thereby reinvesting the interest, is called compounding. Meaning, hindi lang siya within one period mag-earn from the initial investment, kundi kikita rin siya from the interest na nakukuha niya from previous year or period. Unlike simple interest, the interest is not reinvested. So, interest is earned each period only on the original principal. Dito, kikita ka lang based on what you initially invested. Meaning, ang interest na makukuha mo each period ay pare-pareho lang. So, ito yung example ng simple at compound interest. Consider the previous example. Kapag simple interest, parehas lang na 50 ang makukuha niya each period. Kaya 1,100 lang. Pero kapag compound interest, merong additional from the interest na nakukuha mo from your previous investment. Kaya imbis na 1,100, nagkaroon ka ng extra 2.50 that comes from the interest. Ito naman yung mga calculator keys. Here are more examples para mas maintindihan. This is also based on our previous example. Suppose you invest the $1,000 from the previous example for 5 years. How much would you have? Kung may calculator ka, you just have to type this. The effect of compounding is small for a small number of periods, but increase as the number of periods increases. Makukuha mo ay 1,250 sa simple interest kasi mag-earn ka ng 50 every year. So for 5 years, you will earn 250. So your 1,000 initial investment plus 250, the future value for simple interest is 1,250. While 1,276.28 naman ang ma-earn mo sa compound interest. Just use the formula to get the future value. Another example. Suppose you had a relative deposit $10 at 5.5% interest 200 years ago. How much would be the investment be worth today? So, kapag simple interest, ang makukuha mo ay $120. How? 10 your initial investment at i-add mo yung makukuha mong interest every period for 200 years. Bawat taon, ang makukuha mong interest ay 0.055. So, after 200 years, ang pera mo ay naging $120. Pero kapag compound interest, meaning mas malaki ang makukuha mo dahil tumutubo rin ang interest mo. Sa compound interest, ang makukuha mo ay $447,189.84. So dito, gusto nilang malaman kung ilang units ang mabebenta nila sa loob ng 5 taon. So gamitin natin yung formula na FB is equals to PV times 1 plus R to the T power. Present value niya ay 3 million, ang rate niya ay 15%, ang time period niya ay 5 years. So after 5 years, makakabenta sila ng 6,034,072 units. Present value versus future value. What we call the present value factor is just the reciprocal of, that is 1 divided by the future value factor. Future value factor is equals to 1 plus R to the T power. Present value factor is equals to 1 times 1 plus R to the T power. To make it simple, if you're seeking to find the future value, use the no-brainer formula, which is FV is equals to PV times 1 plus R to the T power. Kung ang hanap mo naman ay si present value, i-transpose mo lang si present value at si future value, which is equals to present value is equals to future value divided by 1 plus rate to the t power. Present value is the sum of money that must be invested in order to achieve a specific future goal. Future value is the amount that will accrue over time when the sum is invested. The present value is the amount you must be invest in order to realize the future value. Kung ang tanong mo naman ay magkano kaya ang i-invest ko ngayon para maipon yung target kong amount in the future. So, i-rearrange natin yung formula para makuha natin yung present value. When we talk about discounting, we mean finding the present value of some future amount. When we talk about the value of something, we are talking about the present value unless we specifically indicate that we want the future value. Here's an example. You want to begin savings for your daughter's college education and you estimate that you will need $150,000 in 17 years. If you feel confident that you can earn 8% per year, how much do you need to invest today? So, gamitin natin yung formula. 150,000 yung future value, i-divide sa 1.08 which is yung interest rate times 17 years yung time period. So, ang kailangan mo pera ngayon para makaipon ka ng 150,000 with 8% interest rate ay $40,540.34. Present value important relationship 1. For a given interest rate, the longer the time period, the lower the present value. As you can see, 5 years yung isa 10 years. Parehas silang 10% interest rate at parehas future value nila ay 500. Pero mas mababa yung present value ng 10 years kasi mas mahaba yung years niya. Present value important relationship 2. For a given time period, the higher the interest, the smaller the present value. As you can see, parehas silang may present value ng 500. Parehas din silang 5 years ang time period. Magkaiba nga lang sila ng interest rate. Yung isa 10%, yung isa 15%. As you can see, mas mababa yung present value ng may mas mataas na interest rate which is 15%. Ang present value niya lang ay 248.59 while yung 10% interest rate 310.46. In determining the discount rate, there are 4 parts in this equation: present value, future value, rate, and time. If we know any 3 of this, we can solve for the 4th. If we're using a financial calculator, be sure to remember the sign convention or you will receive an error when solving for R or T. Also, at this most fundamental level, compounding and discounting are nothing more than using a set of formulas to find equivalent values at any 2 points in time. In economic terms, one might stress that equivalence just means that a rational person will be indifferent between $100 today and $110 in another year, or in 1 year, given a 10% opportunity. This is true because she could A. Take the $100 today and invest it to have $110 in 1 year. Or B. She could borrow $100 today and repay the loan with $110 in 1 year. A corollary to this concept is that no one can or shouldn't add, subtract, multiply, or divide money values in different time periods unless those values are expressed in equivalent terms at a single point in time. Finding R for our single period investment, you are considering a 1-year investment. If you put up $1,250,000, you might get back $1,350,000. What rate is this investing paying? First, in the single period case, the answer is fairly obvious. You are getting a total of $100 in addition to your $1,250,000. The implicit rate on this investment is thus $100 divided by $1,250,000 is equals to 8%. More formally, from the basic present value equation, the present value or the amount you must put up today is $1,250,000. The future value is what the present value grows to. It is $1,350,000. The time involved is 1 period, so we have here the solution. In this simple case, of course, there was no need to go through this calculation, but as we describe next, it gets a little harder with more than one period. In finding the number of periods, magsisimula ka sa basic equation which is FV is equals to PV multiplied by 1 plus R raised to T. Then after mo sa basic equation, pwede mo nang isolve yung number of periods. By the way, yung symbol na T stands for number of periods. T is equals to ln multiplied by FV divided by PV over ln multiplied by 1 plus R. Ito namang symbols na ln is the natural logarithm na makikita nyo sa inyong calculator. You can use the financial keys on the calculator as well, just remember the sign convention. Here is one of the example of number of periods. You want to purchase a new car and you are willing to pay $20,000. If you can invest 10% per year and you currently have $15,000, how long it be before you have enough money to pay cash for the car? So, sa given, yung interest rate, yung I over Y is equals to 10%. Yung present value is $15,000 and future value is $20,000. So, to get that, use the equation below. IN and so on. Here is another example. Pakibasa nyo na lang. So, dito naman nasagot na yung mga katanungan niya kung magkano yung kakailangan niya sa future at kung gaano katagal niya kailangang ipunin yung pera na kailangan niya sa future. Itong formula icon na to ay magagamit natin kung sakaling makalimutan natin yung exact formula. Here is an example of spreadsheet. Dito marami ring financial calculator na available online. And lastly, ito yung mga symbols.